Temple number 71, Iyadaniji, the Temple of 8 Valleys. This temple is said to be where the spirits of the dead go after passing from this life, and the graves and death memorials spread across its mountainside do combine to produce a somber atmosphere. This temple is considered a non-sho temple, mainly because of the 370 steps one must take to get to the temple. Compared to the other non-shos, this really is nothing. There are other temples with just as many steps, so I don't really consider this a difficult non-sho temple. Here is the belfry of this temple. This temple was constructed and founded by Gyogi, but it's said that Kobodaishi came here frequently as a young boy. From the time he was 7 until he was 13, he often came here, and then he started to wander further from home. And there's a cave up here called Shishi no Gankutsu, where he came to meditate. Later, Kobodaishi made his vow to propagate Buddhism here and visited again to perform esoteric Jumonji rite after returning from China. When Kobodaishi was performing the Gomonji Ho here in 807, a 5-handed sword fell from the sky, hence it was called the Five-Sword Temple. Here's an interesting bell, not part of a belfry, just sitting on the deck here. Pretty cool looking. They say there's 370 steps here, but I just saw a sign saying there are an additional 450 just to get to the Hondo. There is said that there are more than 1,500 carvings of Amida Buddha and his attendants in these rock walls. And it looks like there are a lot of niches where there used to be Amidas that have since disappeared. This temple is attributed with more miraculous cures than any other temple on the pilgrimage. We visit a lot of temples that claim to cure you, but this one apparently has the most claims of curative powers of all of them on the pilgrimage. Here's a view heading up to the Hondo. This is the first temple in a series of temples that used to be part of a pilgrimage in and of itself, Temple 71 through 77. And then they all became part of the main pilgrimage. And here behind the Hondo, you can see some of these images that haven't, of stupas and other things carved into the rocks. Temple 71 through 77 constituted a short pilgrimage of their own. Apparently many people wanted to inter their ashes of their loved ones here on this mountainside. On their way here, they would stop at each of the temples, and just as the earlier temples 1 through 10 were incorporated into the 88 temple pilgrimage, these 7 were incorporated into the 88 temples. It may be that the Daishi himself was inspired to wander by people who were on the older pilgrimage. Since he lived near here, he saw that, and then he decided to wander more, and out of that emerged the pilgrimage. The Daishido hall for this temple is what first greets you when you climb up the stairs to the temple. You take off your shoes to enter the Daishido. Once you enter the Daishido, it is right in front of you, with a place for candles, incense, and other offerings. After you pray at the Daishido, you walk down a little corridor to the back of the Daishido, where the cave is that Kukai meditated in. This is the Okunoin, or rear temple, of Temple 71. When you go to the nokyosho, which is inside next to the Daishido, you can get your book signed for both Iyadaniji and the Okunoin of Iyadaniji. Temple number 71, Iyadaniji. Sit up onto the hills with rocks with 1,500 images of Amida. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.